Hey everybody, the Bong is here, and welcome to the Stream of Chaos. Today is August 26, 2018. We're going to be continuing on with Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Let me get that pre-stream thing off right now, because obviously we are not in pre-stream mode. That is how it works. I don't even know why I still call this place the Stream of Chaos if there's rules in it. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen the rules, scroll down below the window. Oh my god, Sephiroth 1204 is here too. Wow. We got a full house almost. Except it has nothing to do with the show Full House. Let me know when Bob Saget shows up, alright? Yeah, so I do have rules, even though this is a stream of chaos where the premise of chaos is like there are no rules. Thing is, I don't want my chat to go toxic, alright? Also, there are Wizrobes here. They actually make their first appearance in this game, believe it or not. Like, very deep into the Dark World, now we find Wizrobes. And man, they were such a nightmare in the original Legend of Zelda. The blue ones especially. Also, I should have... Well, that's too late now. But I did have a way to get over to that bridge in time. Guess I'll have to do that again. Oh, you just misunderstood what I said, Grotus. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know my Zelda lore. Oh, I guess I wasn't supposed to do that yet. Can I? No. Yeah. I was never a fan of Misery Mire, simply because it's one of those dungeons that I've probably played through the least. Like, I don't know why, it's just this one that gives me bad vibes. Turtle Rock, probably the same, because it's so big. Hopefully I don't get lost here like I did over in the ice cavern. Man, that was ass. For anybody that was here on Friday. Oh my god, Eagle's Tower in Link's Awakening. Rag, you here in the chat, you remember when me, you, and Cole were actually, like, doing the commentary together for my Let's Play of Link's Awakening, and we were in Eagle's Tower? I think it took me almost 40-odd minutes to get through it. It was so painful. Oh wow, getting cheap shot like nobody's business. I mean, I could have used the cloak, but I wasn't going to be in the spikes that long anyway, so why bother? Plus, I need to make sure that my magic reserves are still very high. But yeah, the cape and the cane of Birna would both work. At least they give you a nice reserve of keys right away. Oops. I suppose I'll let that hit me now. If I had a little bit longer in that rabbit form, I could have gotten that trick cereal finally. That's all he wanted, man, was just some cereal. Okay, here I'll use the cape because of all the spike barriers. Also, I just ran into that thing like an idiot. Tricks are for kids. But what if Link is a young kid? We're pretty sure this may not be adult Link at all. I need to come back here when I get the big key. Alright. Alright. I'll just both those cracks up. They do nothing. Yeah, it doesn't say how old Link is. So maybe he's very young, and therefore he can get the trick cereal if he wants to. But maybe he can only get it when he's not a bunny. Oh, there's a key. Sure, let's go in here. I can get this treasure too! It's just a compass. Oh wow, that tile was still coming at me. I guess it could be the same Link from Link's Awakening. What is up with that slug over there just shitting bombs? Someone must have hit the Taco Bell too bad. Oh, finally, I got full magic. I kinda needed that. Oh, where'd you come from? Can this work for me? I think it can. Okay, I needed to, like, activate these as well. Whoa! Where did these guys come from? They just showed up and when I got in that spot. There, I did it. It's all the whiz ropes here for now. Oh, I just had enough time. I try not to touch the Zelda timeline with a 20-foot pole because you just end up like caring more about the timeline than about the games. I just care if the games are good. Anybody that wants to give a total rat's ass about the timeline, they can do whatever they want. It's just not my problem. Thanks for telling me stuff I already know, old man. There, now I got the big key. So that should set me up to finally get the Cane of Samaria and whatever else I'm gonna get. You know, like, the way forward to the rest of the dungeon. I should go get the cane first. Go around that way. Alright. Oh, I didn't know there was another treasure here, and there was another key! Where did I see another locked door? Huh. Alright. I guess I'll just warp to the beginning to save myself some time. If I learned anything about, like, certain video games, like long stories, the story will probably just change on its own without any notice. I mean, we might have to look to Kingdom Hearts for that. If they somehow keep their story completely consistent throughout so many games, I'll be surprised. So I think it was this way to get to the cane, if I recall correctly. Ah, perfect. It'll be very helpful if you make proper use of it. What a mysterious cane. It literally does not tell you what it does. You have to figure that out on your own. Also, I can't continue on unless I bring those blocks down. Let me go see if I can do that here. I guess I could. If I just keep going this way. Oh, wait a minute! I could open that door now. Oh, but I can't get there because of the blocks. That's right. Alright, guess we're going back now. Did I go this way? No, I didn't. Okay, I gotcha. And that leads to another key. At least I'm picking up plenty of keys. I'll eventually get that high school janitor job. Because, Jesus, you'll need a lot of keys for that. I don't think I've gone this way either. I think I can't do anything over here. Did I go down this way to the left? I'm trying to remember now. But there were two big doors, weren't there? What else is over here? Probably won't end up getting the map at all. But I could not care less. So now we're in here. Oops. Oh, hold on. I need the cane for this. Is that on? Oh, now it's on. Now it's off again. Dude, frig off! Let me put it on! That's better! Jeez, that was annoying! Just coming at me. Wait, hold on. Sin is a word that can get your video demonetized? Are they really just grasping for straws at that now? Why does that not surprise me anymore? It's like, what if you're doing like a video about math and you want to talk about sine? That's spelled S-I-N. Like, it doesn't even have to be about sin either. I like how the bomb does not get pushed by the conveyor belts. You're doing Final Fantasy X, and instead of saying sin, you just say bleep. Just make sin like a swear word. Oh, turns out I had the blocks the way I wanted them before. Okay, I'm gonna do that. this blow up and help me get to what I need to do? Yes. Oh! I forgot about those things over there. I still remember, like, how there were ads on YouTube that were, like, really, really bad. Like, for instance, they tend to demonetize some LGBTQ videos. And they also had ads on there that were anti-LGBTQ. Like, they were highly religious and stuff, but they were going against, like, how the LGBTQ community is destroying families and shit. Oh man, that's very bad optics. Not to mention they had a 5-second ad for that horror movie that's coming out, I think it's next week, The Nun. It had a jump scare at the end, and you can't skip that ad at all. Look at them eyes. If that's not a clear eyes advertisement, I don't know what is. Yeah, I think they took that jump scare ad off after so many complaints about it. Funny enough, the Cane of Samario does not work against his boss. One of those rare times that the dungeon's treasure is not helpful to you. Oh god, it's firing off its lightning more often. Also, when you get to this part, it's way too easy. So I didn't even try. There's Misery Mar completely taken care of. And I'm leaving behind 2 keys. Alright, so we're just gonna have to go to the last place, which is on Death Mountain. Yep, so Zelda herself is in the 7th dungeon. Or at least that's who we gotta save in the 7th dungeon. I'm gonna just use the mirror and the flute to get closer to where I need to go. Okay, this is what we need. Damn rocks. Actually, before I go, there is something else I need to do. I almost forgot I can do this now. Who puts a mine in front of my house? It's like, what, do I have like a drug lab in there and I trap the place? I might as well get this out of the way now, considering how helpful it will be. Huh, I like how that Hinox blew up his own allies. What an idiot. He didn't use his eye well enough. Alright, I'll just buy this super bomb here. And I'll have to take it with me all the way to the pyramid. It is a bit of a trek though, unfortunately, but it's well worth it if you do it now. So remember we saw a crack, like, on the wall of the pyramid? I want that. Hey, fine, I'll just take this instead. At least the heart's not gonna play hard to get. Okay, you just gotta set it off right on this spot. Apparently your regular bombs cannot blow that part up. This, you can actually get some really good stuff if you just throw your bow and arrow in there. Yeah, I dropped it. Ganon is to blame for her figure being like that. I feel like that's gonna be the excuse that some people do. It's like, I'm not fat, Ganon made me this way. Also, let me throw, like, an empty bottle in there. I could use some, green potions. I'll definitely be needing that for Turtle Rock. There's one more thing I can throw in there. Then I can get my sword fully upgraded. Am I in the right spot? Yes. There, so now my sword is the strongest it can be. Do you have to find the red tunic? You do, but you don't get that until very late. I guess I can just go straight up here now. Okay, if I go up this way, can I exactly to the right spot? Actually, I think I can. I have all the stuff I need. Get away from me, Kirby. Alright, so we gotta go back to the Dark World, but we gotta go this way. We didn't go this way before, because we didn't need to. But now, we pretty much can. So let's do that now. You have to hit these in a certain order. Right, middle, left. That opens the way to the Dark World. And now you need the Quake Medallion to actually awaken the doorway. So the head was never real. Alright, let me lift this and we can go in this little hidden cave. A lot of treasures over here, but none of them are any good. Oh, that part is usually very nerve-wracking. But if you have the ether magic, you can reveal the path. I suppose the cane of Samaria would also help. They keep going until it falls down. But I find that ether is a little bit better, because it reveals the whole path for you. Hello, Sud Vap. How's it going? I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right there. Actually, you know what? I could use another fairy. I did use one of the last boss. I'm gonna go out here. And now we'll just warp back to the light world. And we have the second last heart piece in the whole game. Alright, so with that, we're gonna actually go to Turtle Rock now. And now we're in business. I like how you can't just take your keys from the previous dungeon with you if you never use them. Now this dungeon can be an absolute bitch if you don't have enough magic with you. Because you need to use magic to activate the Cane of Samaria, which allows you to continue. What am I gonna do after Zelda? It's a surprise. Which is code for I don't know. But maybe I'll find out as we go. One thing I hate about this part is you gotta, like, find the right path to make this work. Because now it's closed again. Maybe if I make it go the other way. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, maybe not the best idea. It's gonna run out. Ah, shoot. Yeah, I know I can control my motions on the turns, but they're not all turns. Eventually, it stops becoming a turn. Like, you gotta look for those notches in the middle, and if those notches are not there, you can only keep going straight. Maybe if I just turn around the other way. Maybe if I do this. And go like that. Ah, there we go. We did it. Oh, you're from Finland. Okay. Cool that you can make it here. You've been a fan since I Crashed Bandicoot. I assume the first one? So I played multiple Crash games. I'll give you like one lowly vial of magic. Alright, now that I got a key, I can just go back. I'm gonna do that now. Actually, if I leave the dungeon, or better yet, just use the mirror, I can just go back to this room, and I get it back to full. There, so that saved me, like, a little bit of magic. I didn't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Oh wait, I came from that way. Okay, it was Crash 1. Gotcha. Come get me. Because it's bad. Because you have no brains. You're just floorboards. Come at me, bros. Have you noticed that every time those floorboards come up to attack you, they always leave the exact same pattern every single time? I've never seen it be any different. That's all you get here? Really? Well, thanks, Joker. I am well aware that I haven't had any debts yet. Despite the fact that there were times that I was close. If it weren't for the fairies, I would have been dead. I may not use any of my keys yet. Ah, we got the compass now. Okay, there we go. If you're not facing that eye, it can't shoot you. Oh, I didn't need that. But it's the thought that counts. I never understood what was up with that creature. Reminds me of something I would see in Legend of the Mystical Ninja, but smaller. Also, there's a chomp. Two of them, actually. Ah, perfect. Huh, I actually got hurt by the blocks. Also, those chomps take a ton of hearts from you. Jesus, that's rough. Let me have another one, please. I go season that bubble there. And it turns into a nice, refreshing fairy. Okay, now these pipes you actually use as transports. And now I gotta pick a path. Let me try the bottom one first. Think you'll be fine with uploading new Super Mario Bros. Videos since you don't have monetization? I don't know why they think that Nintendo is just gonna, like, arrest people or delete entire channels just for, like, playing their games. Usually what they do is just, like, ID claim them. At least that's the most what I've seen them do. If you're a channel that's not monetized, I mean, they probably couldn't care less. Oh, there's the big key. I needed that. Is it worth my while to go this way? Nah, it just sends me back. So I have to take the other path now. Hello, Hootzdog. How's it going? Welcome to the show. Alright, now we're going this way. I missed. That hit. That's not what I need at this time. Alright, I'll have to dodge. Hey, you! Come here! You need to die! It's the way of the land. Is this the right way? Well, I do have the big key. Well, let's not go that way yet. This looks like somewhere I can go. Oh god! I'm gonna stand. How did that laser not hit me? I'm pretty sure I was in its path. Is this the cave I use the magic mirror on so I can get to another area? Ah, it is. Oh, I need the arrows and I need to shoot clearly through there. I did it. And I didn't waste any arrows. And that, my friends, is the very last heart piece in the entire game. There were only 24 in A Link to the Past. So now let's continue on with Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock is like the more dangerous version of Fraggle Rock. Now we got the mirror shield. This is the best shield in the entire game. Not the best shield overall. They reunited on Raw last Monday. My balls are full, aren't they? Yeah, they're full. So it's the thought that counts, but I didn't need you. Where should I go? Well, that up there looks like a dead end. But I think it does lead to progress. But this could lead to progress, too. Can this only be pushed one way? Or do I need to get rid of all these first? Okay, I did have to get rid of all of them. That bomb was actually just temporarily spawned in this room and then had to go away. I wonder what makes these things turn and turn back if they're not hitting anything. Like, I have no clue. Well, Gross, if it gives you any solace, this dungeon is not very long anymore. Luckily, I've gone through most of it, and I'm not through the worst part. Okay, now I'm at the worst part. Oh god, I hate this area. Because you have to pick, like, the right path. And to make it worse, you're in the dark. Okay, let's think about this for a moment. If I go this way... It's not the right way. There are some other exits I can take, but that's just it. You don't get any more light sources than what you have right now. Oh, okay, there we go. You had to find this one switch. And now you have to find where it opened. Should be somewhere around the bottom, I think. Like if I go this way? Okay, perfect. Oh, whoa, oh, wow! Wow! Okay. Getting some close calls. Also, why am I not using this? Oh god, it drains your magic even when you're stopping? Well, that there's a dead end, so we're leaving that alone. Now we go this way. Oh, okay. That works for me too. Oh, that could not have come at a better time. Get away from me! Okay, I think we have enough magic to actually defeat Trinex. In fact, they just give you more right here. Nobody speak of this, okay? It's hot in here in Canada. It's like... I don't know what the temperature is, but I think it's 26 without the humidity. So yeah, that's pretty rough. I think I want to rather get rid of the ice guy first. Oh no, this guy wants to show up first. You know, if I could actually hit the guy... When I first played this boss, I thought I literally just had to keep hitting it with the rod the whole time, rather than use the sword when it's stunned. So there's like a little bit of ice over here while we deal with the main part of Trinex. Oh! Okay, just knocked me into some spikes. Alright, Trinex is down. So we have, like, max 20 hearts now. We all good now. We got full HP. We got all the crystals. Doggo is on the pillow again. I mean, it's better that than having her just, like, go into the one part where the sun is still shining and complaining that she's hot. Because she does that a lot. I don't think Zelda would be that confident in me if I actually just said not at all. Can you repeat that? Alright, so now what I have to do is just head to Ganon's place. Alright, so these must... I guess they were called Lionels in this game too. Those guys can be rather frustrating. There, that's our way into the tower. Alright, so first order of business, we could go up, but I don't think we get very far. We have to go down. I don't know if I should use that key yet. Or, you know, just get another one. You never have too many keys. There, I did it. Let's try up first. I still haven't played the DLC of Breath of the Wild, but I do remember hearing the stories of when they actually did do the hard mode and running across a Lionel on the Great Plateau that started torching the entire forest, all because a rock rolled on it. Honestly, Sudavap, I don't know how many hours I've spent on this playthrough. This is my third stream of it, and streams on average have been 2 hours. So I think we're approaching the 5th hour right now. Like, it shouldn't be too difficult to finish A Link to the Past in less than 6 hours, if you know what you're doing. No, I'm gonna take that hit. I'll take that one too. Maybe I should, like, hit the crystals over here. There. Now that I got another key, I can continue to make the progress. Oh, it's too bad that that machine there can't hit the crystals too. Because that would be pretty good for, like, manipulating it. It'd make for a very neat puzzle. I remember this room. This one could be a little frustrating. But at least I remember I could push that block. And there's yet another key. Hello, James. Glad you can make it. Can I blow this up? No cracks there for a reason. Yes, I can. I think one of these is an actual switch, and it is. Why do they give you so many bombs? I mean, thanks, but I don't need that much. Hopefully I'm going to the right warps. I think I am. That's a dead end. Alright, I think I've worked it out now. I think it's this one. Hey, buttholes, what's up? You know, in proper context, I'm obviously saying it to the enemies I killed, rather than just for anybody that's actually showing up to the stream now, and they hear, hey, buttholes, what's up? I don't want them to think I'm talking to them, alright? You guys are not buttholes. No newbies here are buttholes. And I'm not the older, the ones that have been here for a while are buttholes either. I think Ether is gonna help me here, but wait. Isn't there, like, a brazier I can light? Yes, there is. What's the map like in this room? Ah, it's pretty big. I can go in this room. I don't have the big key. I'm gonna have to go back. Honestly, Joker, I don't know how many you can carry in the entire game. But I imagine the cap is pretty reasonable. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do that again. Only this time I'm going to use the hook shot. Oh, wow. I actually despawned the torch. Get out of here, you. There, I did it. Just more arrows. I don't want more arrows. I want the big key. Can one of these blow up? That one can. Is there another one? No. Okay. I guess I should just go back to the arrows, because that's what worked before. Wow, that was easy! Now I'm over here. What's up this way? Treasure. Great, now I gotta make my way back to that, big chest again. Yeah, that is kind of funny, Grotus. On the plus side, they're actually more challenging than they were before. Like, this time you had to fight the Armo statues on ice. I'll just take a random fairy. Because I guess if you fought the Dark World bosses again, it would take a little too long. Okay, now we got the red mail. Which comes with a very nice blue hat. I don't know why they don't just give you, like, a red hat with a red mail. It would match a little bit better. But to each their own, I guess. Huh! Turning into a bunny actually gave me invincibility frames. That's actually pretty neat. I mean, it's better this than the blue mail where the hat they give you is yellow. That makes the least amount of sense. Why lavender? I guess Link is just relaxing. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw the chest spawn and I left. Well, I just heard sirens outside. They're not after me, I promise. Now I have to, like, do all this again to get the chest to respawn. Because I left too early. It didn't seem like anything was happening at the time. Maybe that's the fashion police that I've actually heard outside the window. For, you know, like, wearing an off-color hat. Some of your early Let's Plays were pretty bad. Wow, that's rude! But I mean, you're not wrong! Everyone's Let's Plays were bad! When they get started. That's just the law of the land. Next thing you know, like maybe us Let's Players that don't do really good Let's Plays where at the start we'll have to have boxing matches to be relevant again. And you know, have them end in a draw to piss people off. Because that happened! Can I push any more of these blocks? Yeah, let's not go that route. Because I actually did knock out my cousin playing boxing once. Why is I can only push that one? I think I should be able to push the others. Why is just that one? Maybe that doesn't really do anything, so I don't even know why I'm here. I'm gonna leave that alone. Can I push these? Yes, I can. That will make my life a little bit easier. I mean, if push comes to shove, Cole and L112 and I will have a boxing match against each other for that final tiebreaker in Mario Party if we just draw again. Classic mistake? What are you talking about? Maybe I plan to do that. gotta admit, this is a very shitty level design. If it's supposed to open this, but you have to go around the wrong way. Yeah, I'm almost out of magic. Okay, fine, have it your way. Oh, now one dies! Still work? Yes. Now I gotta do it again. Oh, a bit of a delay there. Jeez, you have to be like, exact to hit that switch. Give you a little to no room for error. Oh, now I got the compass. Okay, fine, I don't want that chest. I didn't need it anyway. Am I supposed to get a key right here? Yes, okay. Yeah, I never thought to use the Cane of Samaria for that. But I mean, bombs work too, they're just a bit harder. Is there any rhyme or reason to go around this way? I suppose there isn't anymore. Ah, there we go. Whatever. I ain't gonna lose any sleep at night over that. Ah! Why must you make me wait? Honestly, you know what? I'm just better doing this. Rather than just do the rest of the bottom part of the castle. I'm going straight to the top. Okay, this part over here, you gotta deal with these jabronis again. Wow! He got himself in point-blank range of me. I gotta push one of these switches. There we go. I think I might need this for help. So that these spikes can leave me alone. There, I did it. I cleared this room. Now, when I first played Ganon's Tower, I did struggle because of the BMO statues. Because you can't do anything to them, you can only dodge. And it became very frustrating. Alright, I guess I'm just doing this now. Oh, the damn delay in my arrows. Oops, nope, that's worse. Hey guys, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Hey guys, listen to my jackhammer. I'm gonna go now. Okay, there is like a secret area right here. Like, it's not very important to go this way, but there is a way to do it. Simply by doing that. That's your alarm clock? Well, it's good to know that you woke up. I see to have done my part. Oh boy, this week, getting back to work on Monday should be fun. Because I have a dental appointment on Tuesday. And hopefully I can have somebody to cover my front desk shift, like, Tuesday morning. So I offered for, like, one of the girls that I can cover her break on Monday. So that she can do mine on Tuesday while I'm gone. We'll see how that goes. I gotta deal with ice in these guys. Ah, God, just shot me right in the side of the head. That's how you get an inner ear problem. Ah, damn. I should have brought my skates. Okay, I think that's the last of the BMOS rooms. I gotta fight the land molas again. This time you got somebody shooting you. By somebody, I mean something. Because I'm not using proper adjectives. Or identifiers, rather. Alright, I think we're done here. I remember watching one guy play Majora's Mask for a charity marathon, and he was at the Twin Mold fight. It was a pain in the ass. Not just because of Twin Mold itself, given that he didn't really have, like, the upgraded sword, but also because he one time walked out of bounds without realizing it. These are undead wizrobes, are they? They're very different from the wizrobes we saw in Misery Mire. Hi. At least they always teleport in the exact same spot. One of them just fell off on his own. 'Cause he's a bum. Let me get rid of this skull first. Clear open a path. And we done. Relatively done. This room can be pretty frustrating, because you gotta act fast. If you fall, you have to redo it. That dude alone gave me 8 bombs. That's ridiculous. And I get more over here! What the hell? We're almost to the part where I get We're almost to the part where we gotta take on Moldorm again. Almost to the fart. What's wrong with me? How do I English? I don't know. Well, at least he can't take nowhere near as many hits. No, he just kept going. Great. Now I have to go up these stairs. See, as I got the red mail, when Moldorm actually hit me, I took no damage. Chest spawns that allows you to continue. That's a little trick. If you're actually pushing a block and it's still in movement and use the hook shot, you can hook shot past it. I actually saw that trick from when somebody else streamed Link to the Past, and he pulled off that trick and it actually saved him a few seconds. Not that I plan to be doing any speedruns or anything, but you know, that play exists. Alright, so you gotta fight Aghanim again. Only this time he has other shadows. And that was one of the worst spots to be in. I gotta be careful that I hit the right beams. And I also gotta make sure that the timing is pretty accurate. Okay, let's try that again. Ah, he fired the wrong one. Wow, he actually died pretty fast. I stomp on your corpse. Woo! Well, alright. I guess we'll just take on Ganon right now. There, just get one shot on him. Just get a little cheap shot before the fight starts. When you hit him enough times, he does change his attack pattern. Fire bats are annoying because there's so many of them at once, and it's hard to dodge them all. Now when you get to this part, you have to make sure not to fall. Ah, I thought I could time it better than this. Now with this, you have to make sure that you keep the torches lit. And then when you got them stunned, you gotta use the silver arrows on them. Oh, those torches did not take long to go out. Wow! I thought I hit him! Game said no. At least he's stunned whenever you got the place lit up. Can I get another hit on him? Oh, just as soon as I was about to go out again. Didn't even take that many silver arrows to kill him. Hey guys, I'm just gonna dangle around the edge right now. Hey, how's it going? This is a very nice view. Look at that snout. I'm gonna get closer to it. Okay, I'm gonna go in. 'Cause I feel like I'm gonna scare you guys. Clearly they wanted to use like full alignment there, like all that space. Not a bad show, I must say. So it took me a little over 5 hours of game time to beat the game. That's actually really good. I didn't think we finished the game that fast. I guess that's what happens when you play the game so much, that you know it so well. Now this closing cinematic does seem a bit long. It's not completely out of the question, like it was for a stream of Aria of Sorrow. But it wouldn't make sense to start it here after, like, finishing a bit of a big game. I wish for tacos. I laugh if that's what Link actually wished for. Alright, so we just go through like a whole bunch of credits there. So what did you guys think about this game overall? Or at least this playthrough of it? I actually had a lot of fun with it. Probably the fastest I've ever finished A Link to the Past. But by God, it's still a ride nonetheless. Especially if you're just jogging your memory of like what the dungeons are like. But yeah, that's A Link to the Past for ya. It's been a wild ride. Okay, that's what my comment I got on Instagram there. When I took a picture of that moon yesterday, like it was really orange and pink. I think it has something to do with all the wildfires that have been going on around, like, Canada and, like, even Australia. It's been making the sky very hazy. But yeah, there you go. That's what happened yesterday. And they're still cutting trees. They don't give a rat's ass about the environment. God, I wish it wasn't so warm out here. What are those lines below that kid over there? Like, when he jumps up, there was lines there. I don't know if that was just, like, wind coming out of his butt, just jumping so fast. But yeah, there was an awful lot of Death Mountain we didn't get to visit. Because you don't even need to go there. Now we get to the end credits. I always found it interesting when they're playing the credits that you just see the sky like changing in time. Like, always just those little details that matter. I'm trying to remember if this was the first Zelda game I ever beat, or was it Zelda 1? Because I beat them around, like, the same time in my life. But A Link to the Past was the first Zelda game that I actually owned. And funny enough, it had two different, card arts there. Like, the first one that I played, it was, like, the, golden color. And then the one I got, it was, like, very bronze, with, like, some cracks into it. Like, there was two different versions of it. I found that pretty cool. Yeah, the first Zelda did not have two different carts. I know A Link to the Past definitely did. Maybe Zelda 2 had two different carts? Like, one gray and one gold? Well, I don't... Well, like it was... I mean, they were both gray. But I'm talking about the label for A Link to the Past. Like, there was one that was, like, gold, and the other one was bronze. It was more the label rather than the game itself. Look at all them zeros, dog. Oh, there's ones there. Total games played, 6. That's not bad. None of them were deaths, though. The end. Alright, just, I don't want to end the stream yet, so why don't you just give me, like, a couple minutes and I'll get myself all set up. I think I should have another game to play that'd be a bit shorter than this. Do I have it, though? I think I do. Ah, here we go. Are you leaving, Studevap? Well, thanks for coming regardless. Okay, there's a game I want to play. Oh man, it's been like a few years since I played this one. No, this is not Battletoads, it's better. It's better Toads. Man, I haven't played this game in like 4 years. I'm gonna skip that part there. Yes, Battletoads Double Dragon was good. Battletoads itself, no! It was hard! Sparrow, I love how you say, like, LJN and saying that's a sign of disappointment. But this is probably one of the shining gems that LJN had. The only disappointment to it was just it didn't have multiplayer. But Separation Anxiety did. And Separation Anxiety was, in my view, not as lovely as this. I think you misheard me when I said, like, this was one of the rare gems that LJN had. Which still implied that the rest were shit. And believe me, they were. Adamantium Rage? Is that like the NES Wolverine game? I feel like that sounds familiar to me. Man, I used to own this game as a kid, and it was just so much fun. Like, I don't know, it was just so satisfying to, like, go after a whole bunch of jabronis like this. There was a SNES version? Huh. I didn't know that. Look at me, I'm taking out the trash. Taking out the Toms and the Dannys of society. And the Bretts. I like how Spider-Man just beats up people, but only of those specific names. So many palette swaps, so little time. For some reason, you gotta go backwards. But man, the music in this version is just so great. Beat this game like several times, but man, Carnage was always a nightmare to deal with. Also, there's an extra life over here. Oh, I don't want to get that yet. Extra, extra, you suck! I'll just devour this already beating heart of an enemy I just killed. I remember the Alamo, now he's dead. Alright, mid-boss. If I can get this to work. There is a little trick on how you deal with, like, any new bosses you fight. When you get two of them between you, but you don't hit them once, I can get it to work. You have to, like, do the power hit when they're both between you in, like, an average length, and you'll kill them in one go. It does take a little bit of practice, but it's worth trying. I've done it before, once. It does take a little bit of practice, but I want to do this. You have to get them in the right spot. I'm gonna keep doing it until it works, alright? Because if you hit them once, it only does average damage. Just taking them with a web does not count as damage because they don't lose any HP. This doesn't work, I'm just gonna have to give up and try, like, fighting them normally. But that is something you can do. I like how you say that, Joker, but believe it or not, that trick will give you an extra life. It also gives you an extra continue. That's one of, like, the unknown things about it, other than just defeating sub-bosses instantly. It gave you a lot of rewards. But again, it's one of those tricks you have to get the timing right. I think despite that, my fighting accuracy was still 80. This part you just gotta climb, and you gotta make sure you don't, you know, don't get hurt. Like, if you're not going right when you want to, just climb down a little bit. There's no shame in that. I think there's like a secret passage in this room, this level too. But you had to like jump next to the right window. Is it this one? No. Maybe I missed it, but you know what? It's not important. Huh. That guy's an idiot. And there. We did it. Okay, now you gotta fight Doppelganger, which has, like, lots of arms. But if you take out this little water tower, you can use it to get a continue. And you defeat him instantly. Shade of green. Oh, he's not gonna get any pictures of Spider-Man now. I like how he just keeps falling, because that's what happens. He doesn't know how to use his webs anymore. Death battle? I don't even know what that is, so you can draw your conclusions there to that question. Missy over here is just a regular enemy now. But at least she's easier to defeat. Deadliest Warrior. I think I watched every episode of Deadliest Warrior at the time, and it was like so good, even though it's not perfectly accurate. But I think it's just the entertainment value of it that's pretty neat. Ah, I just beat up Champa. That's a town in Golden Sun universe. Whew. Linda. That's a good thug name there, Linda. Linda the Gangsta. The thing not a fan of when it comes to Deadliest Warrior is that to test the weapons, they have like different people to test them. Like, what if the one just testing for a certain warrior, like say Ivan the Terrible, was just bad compared to the other person overall? So there's a bit of a flaw. Sure, I'll take that heart. I like how these moves over here walk like they just crap their pants. But they don't want to walk normally. Oh, wow. These guys are relentless. You know what? I'm just gonna take the death because I want to fight this sub-boss with, like, max HP. And you're gonna find out why in a moment. Or at least close to max. this guy here, he's big boy. I like to get him when he jumps, because at least he's wide open. But you see, this here is a gauntlet of, like, big boys with clubs. And it gets harder each time. The interesting thing about it, you don't even have to fight them all. You can just have the first guy beat you, and you move to the next stage. But there's more in it for you if you continue. Wow, I can't believe I lifted that guy without pulling my back. Oh, I think I might get beat here. There's 4 of them! Jeez! I got stun locked! The thing that was interesting about that mini-boss fight is that the guy called Lyndon, he can die, but he takes forever. And even if he does die, he comes back with 3 other guys. Oh, they turned out the lights. I wanted to see. Try my best to focus on maybe one at a time. Because Doppelganger's a pain in the ass if you let him get too close. Oh, he's done. What do you get if you win that boss fight? Maybe an extra life. I don't know. Or continue. Alright, so now Venom gets to show up. He's definitely my favorite character to play as in this game. Because he's just so strong. Like, he's slower, but he does so much damage. And we all the way in San Francisco now. Oh man, we get to go to the Full House house. He just needs like one hand. He's strong boy. Oops. Got her away from me there. If I don't activate the secret level for Venom, it's not because I avoided it on purpose. Oh, famous gangsta Linda's back. Back for round 2. She left New York to go all the way to San Francisco to get beat up by Venom. What a gal. Also, extra life above the bank. Spider-Man games for PS1? No, I did not do those. Like, I remember, like, the first one was pretty good, but I remember DSP actually played that, and he hated it so much. To activate it, I think you just button mash. Wow. You button mash a certain button while you're in a cutscene, but that's not till later in the game. Man, I get to beat up Elmo from Sesame Street. He let himself go and turned white. I remember the original Elmo was not white at all. And there you go. That's Venom's first level. Look at those faces over there. They look so numb. Look at Carnage. Just enjoying life. Gives a little laugh every time you get hit, though, so watch out. As you can tell, it's been a long time since I played this game. Just need to beat one of them up enough for it to get in the cutscene. Like that, see? Clearly Peter was having an alright time. Alright, so now we got like a new villain we have to deal with now called Demo Goblin or Demo Goblin. Alright, so now we're back to choosing again. I'm gonna stick with Venom. Unfortunately, he starts with like very low HP because of the beating from last time. So there's like a little bit of continuity there. Alright, so at least we're doing... Whoa, dodge the hair. At least we're doing really well for ourselves. This extra life was a little tricky to get. I think I might have missed it already because I went too far to the right. Nope, not necessarily. I got it. Wow! Completely whiffed on that barrel throw. That was not a good time. Wow, he just canceled out my power move, too. Who knows, maybe I will give Spider-Man for PS1 a chance. If I try it out and I like it, of course. Which is usually the most reasonable time to play a game if you like it. God, I had another power move that got canceled immediately. Not lucking out with those at all. Alright, let me see if I can do that special move again. So I really hate fighting these guys with the umbrellas. Just need to line them up right. There! That's how you do it. And you see I got an extra life instantly. It only works on boss fights that involve people, though. The villain just come up there in a limo. Like, who was driving it? Also, extra life over here. In terms of like ROM sites, I'd rather you not post those in the chat. Thank you very much. Like, if you want to, like, discuss that, do so privately. Thank you for respecting that. I don't want to use any of these. I feel like they're not necessary until later. Wow! Another power move that got canceled! What absolute buttholes! Speaking of butthole, Demo Goblin is a big butthole, because every time you hit him with a melee move, he sticks his arm out to counter. But if you're a little bit far away, like for the case of Venom, he has better range, you should be able to dodge his attack. Well, at least these bosses have a bit of honor to show up only 2 at a time. Like, I don't understand why they never bothered to have, like, all 3 of them fight me at once. Clearly they are not the smartest villains. Alright, so now we gotta come up with a plan to defeat Carnage. think they used the wrong "it's" there for Cloak's dialogue. It wasn't supposed to have an apostrophe. Cloak's gonna look for Firestar because the Fantastic Four are out of town. Like, they're just not available to deal with, like, any threat in this place. So we'll just steal from them. That wouldn't be a bad idea. So all we fight in this level are drones. That's pretty much it. This level does not get hard until, like, the last part of it anyway. When they start bringing in, like, Mark III drones. Because they actually can't be killed in one combo. I'll take that. I'm just gonna keep, like, doing jump kicks until I start killing them. Okay, now I got a problem. Now there's, like, 3 of the Mark IIIs. One of them's almost down. Try to keep him on one side, and I'm still dead anyway. Oh well, 63% is not terrible. Was there a secret passage around here? Yes! If you do a running jump around that spot, you can find a secret room. And you get some really good stuff for it. Like some extra lives, for instance. And dagger consumables. And that's it. It's fine by me. Plus you get to bypass all those force fields. Just go straight to the, trick to this, just do like a couple hits, wait for him to jump, and then just do more combos. You can stop jumping, please. Don't use a full combo, because he will collapse on you. Well, that was a bad time. Let's look how much health he took from me in one hit. That's pretty telling of how tough this guy can be. If you're careless. Alright, he's done. Hello, Amaymon, how's it going? You just watched me... Well, I beat A Link to the Past, like, half hour ago, pretty much. So now I'm just doing maximum carnage. Just for a bit of spillover. Alright, so now we got Firestar on our side. What's my opinion on current Marvel movies? I actually haven't watched one since Civil War. And it wasn't bad. I don't watch a lot of movies in general. Also, if you want some good stuff, right behind that tree. So if you use the R button, you can use your moves. Try to see if I can knock one of them off the rooftop. I think only one of them you can. Oh, wow, I just walked into that one. I'm an idiot. Oh, I knocked her off the roof! There. That takes care of Carnage right away. I think Carrion just left too. Alright, so now we're on to Prospect Park. Up here, random Morbius tokens. More moves show up. Oh, get out of here, you. Yep, you can summon Morbius in this game, too. I remember, like, he wasn't a villain in the Spider-Man cartoon back in the 90s. Oh, Eric got rocked. Pun intended. Nah, 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 nah. Get out of here, Lizzie McGuire. Get duffed. Also, random Spider-Man token over there too. If you're playing as Spider-Man, it becomes a Venom token. Which Morbius? This one. His special ability reduces any humans to 1 HP. And that's all of them. But of course, that's only if you're playing as Venom. Little fun fact, whatever hero you're playing as determines what their moves are. I think if you're Spider-Man, it's just, Morbius is just a distraction, so you can get like a free combo on them, or they stop attacking you. Whereas Venom, he just does that big attack. Out of all the bad guys, I'm gonna say Demo Goblin. Simply because he can constantly glide on that demon board. And of course, the counter. down a little bit. He's starting to crowd me. What is up with Ed's shirt there? Yeah, that's a black cat token. I picked up quite a few already. Alright, now I just got a mid-boss rush. Alright, if there was a time for you to use your double smash, this is the right spot to do it. Because you get like a lot of good stuff. I'll take that death, that's fine. Now, if only they could just like, I don't know, separate a little bit. These two are probably the hardest to do because they're so fast. Oh, let go. There! And you can do this for like each wave too. So if you want, you can like double smash the entire way through this. Oh wow, he ducked. That's not fair. Huh. Huh. I just grabbed like 4 lives doing this. So I have more lives than what I had when I started losing a couple. Also, when you're up here, there's actually some more collectibles you can get. But you have to start swinging high to reach all this stuff. I'm gonna get a Far Star already. Yeah, it gives you a continue too. But you don't get to see how many continues you have until, well, you die. And I gotta deal with these jabronis again. I'm gonna try to line it up so I can actually hit Demo Goblin. Like that, see? That did not work the way I wanted to. Now, Death Clock does work really well against Carrion. And I guess against Demo Goblin, too. So Firestar had the ability to kill Carnage, but Spider-Man didn't want her to, and Venom is pissed about it. And now they just have a bit of a fight. Oh, just random Captain America. You get to this point, you finally get to use Captain America on your side. think if you do things right, you should get to a hidden level. But I forget which part of the cutscene it is. I think it's after this one. And you gotta mash like a certain button in order for Venom to get to the secret level. Yeah, it's the A button. So, if you don't get to the secret level, you still get to go on to, like, the last stage. But if you hit the A button at the right time, Venom can get away early. Oh no, I didn't do it right. Maybe I didn't do the cutscene right. Maybe I was supposed to do that earlier. Like, I think before the third one? So you know what? Whatever. We'll miss out on a good amount of stuff. But I don't think it's necessary. It is, like, a bit tricky how to pull it off, though. I think that's Iron Claw I got there. Here's a new enemy you gotta fight here. Well, you find them early if you're on the Spider-Man side. Cops! You gotta fight the Po-Po in this level. They have guns. Iron Fist, okay. I thought I was like... Look, I don't read comics, alright? Why does this guy look like a dark-haired Johnny Bravo? Brian. The cop just killed one of his allies! Oh, Ringo. I remember you from the Beatles. Alright, so in this stage, you might as well use all your character abilities. Oh, can Morbius actually attack those two? Yes, he can. And these guys are the hardest they can ever be, because now you can finally kill them. There, Shriek's down. Demo Goblin's down. Cloak does not work here. Carnage thankfully does work here. Captain, you tried your best, but man, you let it go. And there we go. That's all of them except for Carnage himself. Alright, so it's the end. Or is it? Fun fact about all these names in the credits and the team involved with this, they actually named some of the NPCs you go against after the developers. Alright, so you have no allies except for Venom, and you pool the same amount of lives together. So Spider-Man has 4 lives. Venom also has 4 lives. I'm trying to get Spider-Man out of the way first, because I find he's the weakest to use against Carnage. And then when he's like very desperate, I have my powerhouse ready. Spider-Man is the fastest to fight Carnage, though. Do you share health bars? No, you do. You have different health bars. So I find that pretty good too. Alright, Carnage is down, and then we gotta fight him again! Now we're in the final battle. The Ruined Boys' home. At St. Estes. Now I do remember there was there is a secret room around here. Like, when you jump around this spot. I don't know if you have to, like, jump by a window, though. And I remember one time me and a friend were playing this game, and he was on this fight. He accidentally jumped into the secret room while Carnage was almost dead. It was so hilarious and very upsetting at the exact same time. Man, you just got like so many power moves on ya. So you gotta be like really careful when you're doing your combos, because you'll just get a move on you. Well, at least if you game over as Spider-Man, you get to get your other lives as Venom. Of course, if you game over here, it's harder, because then you have less lives to start with. So try your best not to game over here when you got a nice lot of lives. The thing I hate about that spinning move, like that swinging move he got there, you can't hit him when he does it. You have to wait for him to stop. And he might get back in that move right away if you leave him alone. Well, if you have invincibility frames, you can probably stop it, but still. I hate when he does that dash when he's off screen, because you never know where he's gonna go. Oh, his health bar is getting affected, but there you go. As soon as we talked about it, then it happened. It's funny how that works. Yeah, his green health bar is pretty big. It was green and not moving, probably just to let you know that it takes a while for it to get to critical. Carnage won't let you find the secret room. I don't want it to find the secret room now! Because if I do, he gets all his health back! Then I have to redo the whole fight! So as long as I'm not jumping near the doorway, I think we're good. We can continue our fight to the death. Besides, he's almost dead. Just need to, like, do a couple more hits. By a couple, I mean probably around 20. I thought I was just gonna keep hitting him when I was on the roundabout. Oops. Okay, I'm on my last life. I gotta be careful. Oh, down to the wire! Oh, he jumped into my drop kick. The Avengers show up when it's too late. Alright, so the Avengers are actually able to use a stasis pod to keep them from regenerating? Good for him, I guess. Doug Yellen. What a name. Like, what is Doug doing? Oh, he's yelling. Wow, we actually beat Maximum Carnage in, like, the same streams I finished A Link to the Past. Not a bad amount of time, either. To actually get through, what, 2 games? God, I really need a shower after this, because I'm so sticky now. Hello, Paga. Glad you can make it. What am I thinking for the next stream? I have not decided yet. You'll probably find out when it happens. But for now, I think this is a good ending point for it, so next stream, whenever that will be, either tomorrow or Tuesday, we'll play something else. But for now, thank you all for watching, and take care of yourselves.